Hello everyone, this is Group 10. My name is Esther Karega.
Eric Mugiraneza.
Joshua Nwale, Peter Mugisha.
Verena Munezero.
And we're going to be talking about agricultural subsidies in East Africa. Allow me to welcome Evelyn to give us an introduction of what agricultural subsidies in East Africa are.
In subsidies in East Africa, we have the key sector accounting for much of the workforce contribution to GDP and national food securities. We have the most farmers face in high production costs and climatic shocks and limited access to credit and unpredictable marks. Subsidies objectives we have to improve farms' productivity and input subsidies like fertilizer, seeds, and so on to improve that seeds. To promote rural development and food security in the region. At the debate, we have the subsidies that contribute to debate and allow economic efficiency, government spending, and the market distribution. Although we have why the government subsidies agriculture. This is to ensure ensuring the food security and poverty reduction that improve the social protection. In the ensuring food security, the subsidies support the essential inputs like fertilizer, seeds, and pesticides to increase agriculture productivity. Poverty reduction and social protection, this is to reduce the cost provided in all smallholders, farmers, and the opportunity to increase income directly. So let me welcome to my colleague.
Thank you. So we're going to talk about the technology adoption and market stabilization. So in technology adoption, subsidiaries reduced costs of improvements, mechanization and irrigation technology for smallholders farmers. So this enables shift from subsistence to commercial production through better yields and productivity. Like an example, in Kenya, fertilizers subsidy program stimulated farmers to adopt certified seeds and high-quality fertilizers in Cherokee maize producing counties, leading to improved yields and greater adoption of modern farming technologies. So, and in market stabilization, this helps stabilize market against climate shocks like droughts, floods, and pests, and this prevents extreme price fluctuation that harm both farmers and consumers. Next slide. So let's go on the efficiency advantages of subsidies. This increased productivity, like in lower input costs, enables farmers to use more fertilizers and improved seeds. Like an example, in Rwanda, Rwanda's CEIP increased maize and potato production. So let's go on farmers' competitiveness. Low production costs helps compete with inputs. Like an example, in Kenya, subsidies program helped maize farmers maintain competitiveness. And on food supply and stability, more production boosts national food security, which helps make food prices more stable within local economies. And technology support makes modern farming technologies more affordable, Like an example, in Tanzania, it encouraged adoption of improved seeds and fertilizers. So let me welcome my colleague to continue to the next slide.
I'm going to talk about the distortionary effect of subsidies. Let me first talk about the market distortions. Low prices create artificial barriers to fair competition among input, supplier, and so development of market. And also we have monetary cost. Subsidy programs are very expensive for farmers to construct and sustain in Kenya. Maize and fertilizers are subsidies consume significant and portion of the Ministry of Agriculture's annual budget. Farmers' dependence. Ongoing subsidies decreases farmers' incentives, adopt more productive practices and or invest in sustaining productivity long term. We have also unequal access to corruption. Input subsidies can be solved by middlemen or attract more wealthy farmers as recipients than smaller holders. In Tanzania's knives, some subsidized inputs were diverted by modern men. Allow me to call other group member to continue.
So, okay, my slide was about to be major challenges of subsidy programs. So the first one we have discovered was mismanagement and corruption, where the intermediaries interpret beneficial data as takes during distribution. And the second was the market distortions, where the low government prices can even discourage private investment in agriculture inputs. And the third was distribution inefficiency, where the high transportation costs due to more infrastructure and weak supply chain. And the fourth was high cost to government, where the strain already tight government and finances, especially in low-income nations. And the fifth was dependencies, where the farmers may become reliant on subsidies rather than investing in sustainable practices. And the sixth was environmental degradation, where the extensive use of subsidized fertilizers can deteriorate soil quality and water sources. And another one was poor targeting, where subsidies often go to big farmers and politically powerful people instead of smallholders. And another one was delayed delivery, where inputs may arrive after planting season, causing productivity losses. And the last was lack of monitoring, where no tracking of whether subsidies result in increased lead or property input. So let me welcome my another colleague to continue.
Thank you again. I'm going to talk about the smart subsidies and digital solutions. Subsidies use digital instruments to ensure targeted delivery and reducing corruption and saving resources. Let me first talk about e-vouchers. E-vouchers is a digital vouchers for specific agricultural inputs tracked through digital systems to ensure proper delivery. And also we have mobile money. direct financial transfers to farmers' mobile money accounts, reducing intermediate and ensuring timely delivery. We have also farmers' ID, digital identification system to verify farmer eligibility and track subsidy usage across programs. And also we have benefit of digital subsidies. One, we have reduces corruption and ensures proper targeting. And also we have it improves the transparency in subsidy distribution. Thank you. Let me call Anna.
So I'm going to talk about the alternative approaches to traditional methods that they've been using. One is public-private partnerships, where the government or state corporates can work with private companies to give them information, or rather fertilizers and seeds, to work out their farms and actually improve productivity. We also have irrigation and infrastructure, where the government or state corporates can invest in irrigation systems and create rural roads and storage facilities for these farmers in rural areas, and which can permanently reduce cost of production. We also have where the government, some of the alternative solutions, the government can provide farmer credits and insurance, where banks or like government institutions can provide low-interest agricultural loans to these farmers, and also give them loan guarantees for small-scale farmers. We also have market stabilization, where they can use strategic grain reserves, also guaranteed minimum prices, and contract farming with agricultural businesses, where these agricultural farmers can make contracts with different state corporates, and actually which can benefit them to get these loans that we were talking about previously. We also have extension services, where these farmers can receive training and demonstration plots, and also get climate awareness, where they can learn more things on how, on when, or which season to plant their products. We also have, lastly, cooperative and agro deals, where these can strengthen farmers' cooperative and support local farmers. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Marie Agnes Muhoza, and I'm going to talk about the case studies from East Africa. Real-world examples demonstrate how agriculture subsidy programs have impacted productivity and food security across East Africa. Rwanda CIS example, it provided subsidized fertilizers and hybrid seed varieties. And again, it significantly increased maize and potato production, and again helped mitigate food shortage in the country. For the Tanzania's Navis, it targeted low-income smallholders, farmers with subsidized inputs. For example, it led to increase in productivity and household income. It again improved access to quality seeds and fertilizers. For the Kenyan fertilizer program, it focused on 12 maize productivity, 12 maize producing countries, stimulated adoption of certified seeds and high quality fertilizers, and again it led to improved yields and greatest adoption of modern technologies. In conclusion, the subsidized subsidies provide short-term benefits to agriculture, productivity, and food security. It again poorly designed subsidies create market distortions and dependency cycles, and again structure reforms are needed for long-term agriculture sustainability. The recommendations that we have are implemented target digital subsidy programs to improve efficiency, strengthen public-private partnership for sustainable input distribution, and lastly, invest in extension services and infrastructure to reduce dependencies. Thank you.